Here. If you see the title of the video, or the stream, I should say, I have been seeing this topic. Instagram, YouTube, I don't know, not so much on Facebook, but I've been seeing it, and I'm going to share my opinion on it. I haven't really looked that much into it. Like, I've seen a little bit here and there. I try to watch some videos, but apparently people are saying it's Iran sending in a mothership of drones flying in over here. I don't think so. I do not think so, Chief. That don't work. That don't sound right to me. Because if that was a big deal, there would have been some conflict over all that. I think it's more of the news that's been talking about it, spinning a narrative to put fear into the people with fearmonger. And another thing. So apparently New Jersey, Philadelphia, out there in Pennsylvania, people have been saying they've been seeing sightings of drones. Where does that sound familiar once before? Oh, like the balloons? Is it really China? Is it really China? Or is that our government? For the record, I'm not a tinfoil hat wearing guy, but to me, it sounds more like the government's behind this. But they're gonna say, it's aliens, it's UFO, it's an unidentified flying object. Is it? Is it while there was a meeting over all that? Like a council meeting or something? I don't remember, because I remember hearing something about it. I ain't really dug that far into it, but I just wanted to give my opinion and thoughts. To me, I really think it's more of the government doing this to put fear in the hearts of the people. I really think it is, to be honest, because people have said they have seen sightings of drones just flying around at night or sometimes during the day. Ain't that something? That's government. And it could also be military too. There were stories when I used to look and just go down to my alien deep dive and like my rabbit hole of stuff I used to go down in when I just looking into like the whole thing about stuff like this. People used to say that they saw orbs flying just above a city, and if there's a military base that's not far from that. What's up in the chat? But why does that sound familiar? That sounds like military types of training, or some sort of secret military, thing that they're doing undercover. For the record, I'm not gonna be able to claim that I know all, but I'm talking, all this stuff, what's going on with the drones and all this stuff, dude. And they're saying it's aliens, and then they're saying it's the mothership bringing them all over from Iran. I don't believe that. That's all government work, bro. It's all the government. It's all the government, man. They're trying to scare us and scare us out, brother. They're trying to scare us. That's what they're trying to do is fearmonger. It's all crazy. It's all government. Plain and simple about that. But people used to claim that they used to say they're seeing orbs just flying in the middle of nowhere up in the sky. That's actually military. That's actually like military style, practice of some sort of secret thing they're doing. That stuff does exist. Because when I used to do my deep dives and a lot of that stuff, a lot of people some people would say it was a UFO. There was a UFO out there. It could have been a UFO, but there was a UFO or a B-shaped ship flying over in Phoenix. They call that the Phoenix Lights. I don't know what year it was, but I actually drew it on my D3 on my DSi when I remember watching that documentary on TV. I love diving into this type of stuff. This stuff is very interesting, and it is very, it makes you think, makes you think so much about this type of stuff that you would never figure of anything imaginable. Let me make sure my gaming link still works. Make sure my link still works. in case anybody wants to come over to my gaming channel. I want to make sure that link real quick works real quick, but that's the thing, guys. That's the thing. That's the thing about this type of stuff. You know, there's always somebody out there who's like, "Oh, you're just making up things. You're on drugs." No, not exactly. I'm just thinking outside the box. Kind of, you know, using your brain, using some more capacity of your brain that you're supposed to use. Can't even click the link. Go figure. Can't even click my link. I gotta figure out what's going on. I can see it here, but I can't see it on the other phone. Go figure. But the possibility is there are aliens out there. We're not the only thing floating on this rock. We ain't the only thing floating on this rock, bro. Dude, are you one of the same people that was going around telling Upchurch he's on drugs? Are you one of the same one that go around telling Upchurch he's on drugs because he's free thinking and using his mind and thinking outside the box? It's called being a free thinker and using your noggin. Please. I get people telling me I'm a tweaker or I'm on drugs. Whatever. At this point, I don't care. But I really think there are something. I really think there is something out there. I really, really think there's something else out there with us, floating on this rock that we call Earth. But dude, that is kind of, you know, it's cool. I think some of the conspiracy theories is interesting. I wonder if, you know, there is any dots to connect. I wonder if there are any dots to connect with each of these conspiracy theories. Like they saw about the Roswell, New Mexico alien sighting out there. Some people said it was an air balloon. Yes, I heard about the drones, but I didn't really dive all that much into it. I read a little bit what I read. That's your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. You can think it. So actually, if you think about it, all the planets are nothing but dust and a big rock floating in the infinity abyss of space, whatever else is out there. They say there's millions of galaxies out there. There's parallel universes of many different versions of Earth and other different things. But yeah, we live on this big floating rock, you know. Some people are still trying to figure out and seek what the purposes of life is, but every day people live a life and find things to do. There's different types of people out there. I wish I could name it all. Wish I could name off what I'm trying to say, but sometimes I'm hoping someone will just get the grasp of what I'm saying. But all this drone stuff and all this alien stuff, one, government, two, military style, like, you know, could be military style practices that to do something to fool the people and making it think there are aliens. While, you know, if anybody's ever seen what those big old giant orbs just floating out there in the sky, where many of people have had like eyewitness encounters of this giant floating orb, people would mistake it for a UFO. Some people could mistake it for a drone. But the thing is, you never know what it is. Like, it could be the government, could be the military. I mean, and it could be some faraway being from another faraway planet that we don't know nothing about. So I mean, who knows? The vast universe or the galaxy is huge, and the wonders of imagination that we can think of and come up with all the theories and all the conspiracies and all the stories we could tell. You never know what else is out there, brother. So, and a lot of people seem to think the Earth is flat. I was taught in school that the Earth is a circle, a big old circle, where the whole Earth is flat thing. That came from Christopher Columbus, when he left his country to go back. He was wondering if he was going to end up coming back in Spain, but he ended up discovering the Americas. So, who knows? But I really find a lot of this stuff really interesting. So, I mean, if it is aliens, if it is military, if it is the government, nobody knows. But the ideas, the imagination, the comprehending things that's out there, you never know, man. But I find it very fascinating, and I think it's a pretty cool thing. Yeah, thank you for correcting me. You seem pretty smart. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for correcting me. So I like it when people correct me. So it lets me know. So thank you for that. And thank you for keeping it real. Salute to you, man. If you want to become part of the Walker Nation, I do all sorts of different stuff. Cooking, skits, funny, cringy, stupid things, dances that are ridiculous just to make people laugh. I do dumb things to make people laugh. That's what I do. This is a multi-purpose channel, so it's going to have all sorts of craziness. But I really appreciate you for keeping it real and agreeing with me and, having your opinion. That is cool. I really appreciate that, and I support people that come around like that and don't always criticize me, and I appreciate that. Like, I don't mind the criticism. It's just sometimes you got to be able to know how to handle the criticism and know what to say back, or just don't say nothing at all. But hey, I don't know. I'm not gonna go far. I'm not gonna go that far into that. I just know. I just brought up the whole flat Earth thing because of what I heard, because of the Christopher Columbus thing that they taught us in school and history. So, do I really think the Earth is flat? I used to hate to think this, but possibly, very, very possibly, very, very possible. But with everything that I've seen, that the NASA or any of these big space things, when you see the angles or the shots that they're showing from like the ship, I don't know if it's GoPro, I don't know what, but it looks like it could possibly be a globe too. It could, not a globe. It looks like it could be a big flat piece of land with a big dome over it. But if there really was a dome, the rocket wouldn't be able to pass through where it was going. So, because it would have been stopped and it would have exploded on contact if it was glass. If that was the case, and if it hit that dome and it broke it, some sort of craziness would have happened where something from the atmosphere would have changed, and oxygen and gravity would. I have no idea. I'm not that advanced in those freaking scientific topics, so don't come at me or don't quote me. So, I mean, who really knows? But I figured I'd share my opinion. I know this was all sorts of all over the place, but I found this very fascinating, and I thought this was a fun little thing to do. So this was one of my opinions. But hey, guys, thank you, man. Like, everybody, anybody, even if this is just being watched afterwards or being watched, I got 4 people here watching, so at least somebody's like, you're talking to yourself. You're on drugs. If that's the case, I shouldn't be on YouTube entertaining people, making them laugh. Point said. Thank you guys for hearing me out. I don't know what else to say about that topic, but all I think it is, it could be aliens, it could be the government, and it could be the military doing practices. So, who knows? But please, guys, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and help us get the road to help us get the road to 5,000. For now, keep it too sweet. I lay down low, not just a cat's race. I hope to see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody. Walker Nation, let's keep building this in. Let's keep building the kingdom, baby. As the king still holds his throne. Because I am still going to keep doing what I got to do. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching.